I love chicken. I think maybe chicken might be my favorite type of meat, but it can get really annoying trying to eat the same thing all the time, especially if you make it one way. So I decided to make a sort of curry. This is not a real curry. Nobody come for me and tell me that this is not how curry is made. This is the simple version of a chicken curry. So the reason why this is, I feel, not like a proper curry is because of how easy, honestly, that it's made. All you need is natural yogurt and spices. I'm sure that's in curry also, but just come along for this really easy version. So here's my natural yogurt, some onions that I'm going to fry this up with, and then this is my spice mix. So in here is some salt, pepper, paprika, cardamom, nutmeg, garlic, and a little curry powder. Wow. So it's very easy to do. Yogurt into your bowl, and then you want to add the spices to this. I want to add the spices to the yogurt so that when I put the chicken in, it's already all spiced and I don't have to try to like mix the spices around, right? So this is my spice mix that goes in there. And then you stir this up really well. And then you put in your chicken pieces. There we go. So we cover these up completely, mix it up really well. So here's like a pro tip, a pro cooking tip. If you want this to be like really super delicious, you can cook it immediately, but I suggest that you put it in the fridge for a few hours. Because in fact, if you can do it overnight, well and good, but at least for a few hours. You want this mix, you want the flavors to like, go into the chicken, and it gets like a lot more tender. I think yogurt does that. Someone can let me know down below. I think that yogurt is a tenderizer, but that's just me. Maybe that's completely from my head, but I think that I read it somewhere that yogurt is a tenderizer. So I'm just going to put this in my fridge and then I'll be back. So I have a few drops of oil in here. My pan is heating up, well, my pot is heating up. I'm just going to add the onions in, fry them up, and then I'm going to add this. So this has been in my, it's so cold. This has been in my fridge for 2 hours. It is now just, you'll start to notice sometimes that a little water starts to separate from the yogurt, but that's fine. And then we're just going to throw this in. You can actually throw this in directly into your pan, no oil, nothing, just cover it up and wait. But I like to add flavor sometimes, and I like to add stuff. So onion is an extra step for me. So I'm just going to fry up the onions, and then I'm going to be back to add in the chicken curry. So my onions have been frying. They are fried, and it is now time to add the curry mixture to the pot, right? So you just throw that right in. Ooh, nice. And mix it up. Make sure you turn everything around, and the loud sizzling noise will stop pretty quickly. So what you're looking for is just to make sure it's still nice and thick and creamy. So for the amount of yogurt that you want to add in, that's up to you. Sometimes you can also add water. If you want it to get a little thinner, you can add some water into that. I really like it thick. I don't like to like add a lot of stuff into this. So I'm honestly going to just leave it. If you once you've turned it over and you've mixed in the onions, if you have onions at all, just mix everything up and then cover and wait. And that's actually it. That'll be it for the curry. Make sure you give it a turn, like maybe every 4 minutes, give it like a 4 or 5 minutes, give it a turn and mix it up. It'll start getting browner and browner and nicer and nicer. You can also add tomatoes into that, tomatoes into that just after the onion. It'll change the color completely. It'll make it a nice, richer, redder color. But I don't necessarily think that's a step you must follow. It's just one of the many things that you can do to make this better and make it your own. So it's been about 17 minutes that this has been cooking, 20 maybe, actually maybe closer to 20. I've been checking every once in a while, turning it around every once in a while. I did add just a little bit of water to make sure that the yogurt doesn't burn. Please make sure you keep checking on this, but come and see what it looks like. It's actually done now. And that is what it's going to end up looking like, a nice creamy, thick curry. Like I said before, you could add tomato to this and then the color would be completely different. You can add any other add-ons you want, vegetables, etc. But I'm just showing you the plain basic one. If you want to add anything else, please do, and then take a picture and show me, because I'd really love to see it. So that is it. And then we serve this up. And look at that. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. And chicken curry. Garnish a little bit. I have some dhania here. I just garnish a little bit with dhania. And that, my friends, is a wonderful chicken curry. So easy to make. How easy was that? So easy to make, so absolutely delicious. Remember that you can spice it in any way that you like. This is delicious, maybe better than anything that I've ever made on this channel. And I'm not even saying that like fake. I mean it for real. Like, this is better than anything. I eat it all the time. It's super delicious and so minimal effort, like such little effort. A serving suggestion for you guys is to have it with cauliflower rice. I have already made a cauliflower rice episode. I'll link it down below. It's a really good combination, so please try that as well. You can eat it with rice, you can eat it with anything that you like, but cauliflower rice is bomb. Remember that you are what you eat, so please eat well and join me in the future so that I can continue to show you how to have your cake and eat it.